Hello, this is Tom with the Tractor Rescue Ranch. Just wanted to show you a quick rundown of what I take with me when I go logging up in the mountains. I've got this box that I carry my tools and chainsaws in. Anyway, I've got two big saws. Usually if I end up messing up a chain on a rock or something, I'll just switch saws. And then I wanted to show you this little Poland. I bought this Poland, heck, I don't know, it's got to be 30 years ago. It's big for a Poland. It's got a 20-inch bar on it. I think these two steel saws are 25-inch bars, 26, something like that. But this Poland, I do a lot of limbing with it because it's smaller and doesn't wear you out quite as fast. But I bought that darn thing years ago and still running strong. You pay a lot less for these Polands, and I've sure had good luck with that one. Just running as good as it could be. Anyway, you can see down underneath there I've got a high lift jack, some straps for tree savers, a pulley. I've got a cable here. According to the rules of the permits that I use, if I hang a tree up when I'm felling it, you have to work to get it down. So you can't run off and leave a tree hanging down that you've tried to cut down. So there's been an occasion when I've had to hook onto it with that cable and give it a pull. Another restriction on our permits is we can't drive off of the roads more than 30 feet, I think is what the regulation says. So sometimes we'll take and grab a log. This is just a homemade apparatus for two people to grab a log and pull it onto the road. I've got a picaroon. I've heard other people call them different things, but that's what I've always heard them called. And a split and maul. This has got my chainsaw tools in it. Grease guns for the bar and the tools. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of those tools. It's a steel tool for sharpening, and I love it. Does a great job, and the one reason it works so good is that as you're sharpening the teeth, it's got a flat file in there that takes the rakers down with it, so you have the perfect set between the sharp teeth and the rakers. Anyway, just love that tool. Another thing, if we got a lot of firewood blocks, I like to use these. This is just a set of hay hooks that I've got a sharp point sharpened into them, and you can just take it and grab some wood with it. It gives you handles for the wood. And I like to take a footstool to get up into the back of the truck. My hips are old, wore out hips, don't work very good anymore. So I've got chains and boomers to chain the logs down and some straps. And this here is my measuring stick, 8 feet long. So I take, and when we knock a tree down and get it get it limbed, I'll just take that stick with a can of the upside down marking paint and go down and mark the 8-foot lengths on the tree. So this, with these sides on this truck, I can put 1.5 cords of wood in it, and then on this trailer, I'm not sure what I'll end up with on this trailer. I've taken it up and got wood on it before without that crane and box in there, and I think I can get 3 or 4 cord of wood on it. My permits are sold in cords, but I can take them out in 8-foot lengths. So that's kind of what we got in mind. I'm headed to the mountains tomorrow. I've got a couple of my sons coming. Well, tomorrow will be after you've seen this video. But anyway, I've got a couple of my sons coming to give us a hand, and hopefully we'll have another pickup and another trailer, and we can go up and get a pretty good john of wood off the mountains. Anyway, that's about what we take. We'll bring a cooler. I'll stick a cooler of water and some lunch fixings in there, and that's what we do when we go up on the mountain after logs. Thanks for watching.